Hey, what's going on everyone? Boris Bankov here, back with another sucking dick tutorial. For today's episode, I'm going to be putting some of my other runs that have been successful somewhere on the screen. There's a 12:16, the TAS that I made. The 11:48. The 12:22 is what stopped me from getting world record before I started using this route. So I could have saved myself a whole lot of hassle, but I would have ended up doing this anyway. I just gotta remember to make sure I get world record right now. Just gotta channel my past self's skill. It's not going too bad. Of course, if you expect that to happen, it's guaranteed to happen. That's the problem, and you can't take it out of your mind because it's right there. When you miss your enter key 3 times in total in a row, man. How does this guy get away with this kind of shit? What is there to talk about? Good question. Alright, on to the next topic. Oh, come on. This is disgusting though. It's not like I'm trying to PB or anything, because the hardest part is definitely yet to come. And there's like a lot of hardest parts. But especially the big one, the principal skip. Like, you can't even guarantee that you'll even finish a run with this route, because if you hit a certain checkpoint, or like one of like 4 or 5 checkpoints in the laboratory, there's actually nothing you can do. You've soft-locked your game, you need to reset. Because you can't, by conventional speedrun rules for this category, exit to the menu to restart from a checkpoint or anything like that. Because it fucks with the in-game timer, and you're essentially just doing a segment of speedrun at that point. If you go forward, you're gonna soft-lock yourself with a Gravitron cutscene. Alright, now we have to go to the lab. Yo, right, let's start up an awareness campaign. Because I feel like I've been tricked many times by this marketing ploy. If you ever opened up a frozen pizza, and then you're like, oh cool, there's no mushrooms on this pizza, why don't I just go buy it and then take it home and eat it and enjoy my life and be a happy person in general. And then you open it and there's a fucking Super Mario power-up sitting on... Alright, from this point I can't hit any checkpoints, so I gotta concentrate now. I'll go back into my pizza ravings afterwards. I'm gonna be doing this the safe way, obviously, because I don't want to fuck it up like an idiot. I don't want everyone to laugh at me. Alright, so much for that. There we go, we did it. Shouldn't speak too soon, I could have died on that. Or hit that. I can die on that. Ah, excellent! Right, anyway. Like, I opened the pizza, and this has happened more than once, by the way, I'm not just saying this to say it. Genuinely, there's no indication that there's mushrooms on anywhere near the pizza. But once you realize that there's mushrooms on it, you take a second look with your new knowledge that there is in fact mushrooms on it, and you can see I did that again. You can see there's mushrooms on the pizza, but they're so hidden. It's like they're trying to hide the fact that there's mushrooms on the pizza. What am I doing at this point? I need to stop actually getting mad at this run now. I'm used to, if this happens during a genuine speedrun attempt, being incredibly frustrated and like shouting and stuff, but it's not even a speedrun attempt, so I don't know why I'm getting flustered about it. I guess I'm gonna have to do more editing work, because eventually all the runs are like, the fucking task is probably already finished by now. Of course I'm gonna do Gordy and not you idiot. No, but seriously, like, I'm not allergic to mushrooms or anything, but honestly, being allergic to mushrooms wouldn't change my lifestyle that much, because I avoid them like they're the fucking plague. They're gross, man. Have you seen the underside of them? It looks like they're like an alien or something. I don't understand how you can eat mushrooms. That's all I'm saying. That's not all I'm saying more than that. What the fuck, man? Should I go for hyperspace bypass? Sure, why not? I can think of a perfectly good reason why not. Alright, never mind, didn't get it. That's as much as I'm trying, because I want to actually, like, finish this reasonably fast so pink and orange and gold doesn't fucking make fun of me again, at least. I'm not going out of this room without doing this skip. That made up for it. I got the second part, which is even harder. I hate mushrooms, man. And every second pizza or something has mushrooms all over it. And here's another thing. Red onions, man. I buy a spicy pizza, I'm about to have my fucking taste buds tantalized, and then it's got disgusting fucking red onions on it. I don't mind regular onions, to some extent. I don't want them on my pizza, but I'd rather have them on my pizza than frickin' Satan's dick-ass, red-ass... Red onions, man, it's disgusting. Epic. Alright, check this out. Unedited first try. World star. Oh my god, You might say like, oh, what's the big problem? You're still doing it really fast. Thanks for the compliment, I appreciate it. Please subscribe. It's not in my nature to accept fuck-ups like that. Alright. Now... Now what do I do? Oh yeah. I should have put a 100%, a bad 100% run as well on the side for comparison, so that something would still be playing while I'm doing this. Hopefully it's not too distracting having like 4 videos playing at the same time. But it gives you reason to watch the video multiple times. I didn't explain this in previous videos, so people might think I had like God mode enabled or something, or invincibility mode, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That spike that I flipped off of twice in this video, only half of it has a hitbox. I don't know what that was a bit demoralizing how I needed to try that room more than once. I don't know why, but like, and on the other side of exhaust shit as well, the purple room with the fake spike in it, they both are only half there, so you can do a little flip. I used to go for the little, when I said I got it first try, that thing, where I flipped off of it. That's incredibly hard to do because it's so inconsistent. You need to flip off of a moving platform that doesn't move immediately as soon as you walk in the room, so there's no setup or anything. And you also can't tell where the hitbox begins and ends, because it's like actually more closer to a third of the spike is actually there. Let's do waterfront, why not? Old waterfront. There we go, boys. That was terrible though. That part. Let's go for this again, tradition. Ah, shit. I don't understand, that's actually really hard. You know what I could talk about as well? I didn't finish my red onions thing, but you can probably get the gist of it. I fucking hate red onions. Why are you putting them on my pizza? It adds nothing, it just takes away from the flavor. But the track that you just heard, the stupid 2014 Club Banger Dance remix from Clubland, that's not the original track that's supposed to play there, which really annoyed me because I used to have audio cues for the old one and then they updated the game and took it out, or what the fuck. But I'm like pretty much the only one that does this room this way. And I picked it up from my task. But it's pretty consistent, to be honest. It's not easier, but it's cooler looking in my opinion. So I guess to compensate for the short length, I'm gonna put a bunch of videos in the slides. Make sure I even out the amount of editing I have to do afterwards. I don't think I can actually even do text storage. It's like a little side meme. I think this is the version that they patched it on. Make sure you smash that motherfucking share on Pinterest button, you bunch of damn